Hello. Good evening. Uncle and puppy. Hello, hello. Hello, Kupo. Thanks again for the heavy carry. It's nothing. It was fun. It was just that one mission where things kind of went a little bit south, but you know, it worked out in the end. All right. We're going to continue the video game. I am on the wrong scene. Here we are. Alright, I do have my save file here. I think that's the correct one. I skipped.
Where we are for now, I reckon. The boys from the garrison might still be nearby.
Founder. I'd rather not bump into them again.
I skipped one day and I'm like trying to remember. Yeah, so a whole bunch of depressing stuff happened here, right? And we're supposed to return to the hideaway, but there's this new generation side quest. It has a plus icon. If this is like FF14, then plus icon means that we're gonna unlock something new by doing this.
Don't just pass me by. You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Of course.
Chocobos.
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones?
I'll do anything for
And not
chocobos.
just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Let's go, Clive.
All right.
We need to go help the
There's
chocobos.
a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. I give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Maybe we'll get a chocobo as a reward. Maybe that's what this is gonna unlock. It's gonna unlock the mount system or something. Oops.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
I have high hopes. Okay, so it's right over there, but we need to pick up these shinies. Those are the rules. If you see a shiny, you must pick it up. Wait, what? I cannot cross this? Oh man.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds, Looks like they went that way.
Okay, let's remember how does this work. Oh, Jill is here. I forgot she exists. Torgal is here too. Can we pet the Torgal? Ah, what a good boy. Did I pick up the shiny? I think I did. Hopefully.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Whee! All aboard the train. The pain train is what I meant to say. The train pain.
Too slow.
Whoa, there's a huntsman. Let's deal with you. Ow. Ah. Ow.
I needed that. Too slow. You're safe now. White Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be.
Oh, it's Ambrosia?
Ambrosia.
Oh,
It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are.
oh.
Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
Just
Told
such
you.
cute
And
birds.
it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Not when. Maybe when you draw one. She even got a cool eye
Doesn't
patch.
she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Ambrosia's tech. Chocobo unlocked. After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Hold R3 to summon Ambrosia and X to mount the Chocobo. Wow. Hey. We don't get a Chocobo theme? Oh, Jill has one too. That is the best news we had so far in the game. Finally something good.
Faster!
Whee! Can I go in the water? No, still can't. Okay, that's very nice. Alright, well, now that that's out of the way, I think we can probably go back to the hideout.
Now, where's Gav?
Gav should be back by now.
I hear there's trouble. But none of the curse breakers have returned.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals. Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait. Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Gav's gotten so cheerful after losing one of his eyes. Ah, it's Nectar. Otto's counter is now open. Unlike Gav's energy. Okay. Following hideaway facilities are now available. Alien reports, Patron's Whisper, the Hunt Board. All three are located near Otto in the mess. Need to talk with Nectar.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Ah, kids playing with Torgo.
Touch him. I don't know. You go first.
Torgo's a good boy. You can pet the Torgo. Alright. I'm a little lost. So this is the redstone reading table. Wait, reading table. There's a new letter for me? Bird by any other name. Huh. Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another two apart. I am gladdened to hear your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia, or should I say Whiteheart? You told me once how your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate, and here, so many years later, we find that she has spent her life doing that exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? That's interesting. How we got a letter from Jill, even though... Oh! It's an owl. I guess it's like a messenger owl. It is Giovanni. Oh. Okay, well. Ah, that's the Ambrosia stack that we got. Okay. Byron Rosfield, younger brother of the late Archduke Elwin, and warden of Port Isolde, a thriving trading post in the south of Rosaria. Byron inherited a small fortune from his noble family, which he built into a large one by virtue of his mercantile wiles and adventurous spirit. There is not a trading house nor a tap house in Valisthea, and beyond that does not have a tale to tell of Lord Byron Rosfield. The Crystalline Impasse. Conflict fought between the Holy Empire of Sanbreque and Republic of Dhalmekia in the year 878. Largely concerning control of the Crystalline Dominion. The Dominion had previously been the subject of a non-aggression pact between the Valistian nations, but in 873 the Empire claimed Twinside for its new capital, an act which eventually spurred the Dalmex into military action. Okay, so there is a side quest somewhere down there.
Won't be long now, Martel. They'll try your apples soon enough. Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Sure thing.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
Okay. Oh, so we're taking them to the curse breakers right here on the hideout. Thought we would have had to go on the field or something, but nope.
Did you come through the forge today?
Really here.
It smells like a still.
Or maybe not. Maybe it's not here. On second thought. I mean, I could just check. Okay, so I think we go this way, we go out of here.
That broom's as ragged as
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here, courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
Others weren't so lucky, though.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
Them old apples were enough to curdle your...
Since we're here, might as well.
Ah, my favorite pupil. What is it that you wish to learn? I have the details here.
So what's the present day now? Yep, so we have Joshua. He's still kicking, which is good to hear. Hugo Kopka is hunting us. Yeah, that sounds about right. How's the situation here? Yep, so we will be traveling here to Port Isolde. Port City, situated on the southwestern coast of the Imperial Province of Rosaria. Only Rosalith rivals it for size, and in the glory days of Archduke Elwin's reign, its streets bustled with traders from across Valisthea. Sadly, those days are long gone, and Sanbrequois occupation has seen everything from marketplaces to military institutions subverted to the will of the Empire. So Drake's Breath, that's where we are planning to go. Black Shields doing some bear cullings. I don't know, man. I feel like it would be good for us to take Rosalith Castle. Drake's head is destroyed. Well, okay.
Very good.
Okay, Nectar, what do you have for me? Clive, there you are, Kupo. I've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Nectar?
The matter is this, Kupo.
The hunt board. It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Of course not, Kupo. I knew all that already. And that's why I need your help. As I need not remind you, Kupo, I'm the mightiest of all the Mughals. No fiend of the forest or can measure up. Ah, too fast. So I need you to slay them all, Kupo.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Oh, thank you, Kupo. It's so good to have found someone who understands me, Kupo. I'll stay here then and keep an eye on all the billets that get posted on the board, so if there's anything you need to know, Kupo, I'm your Moogle. Okay. Okay, so these are the notorious marks. Yeah, so Ahriman, we already bopped. Angel of Death. Clairview. The Broken Hilt. We could go look for these. Let's finish up with everything else here. Ooh, Desiree.
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Okay.
Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Completing side quests will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree at the Patron's Whisper in the Hideaway's Mess to view current renown level and accept any donations available. Ah.
Here you are.
And you don't spend the renown. It's just kind of when you reach the threshold is when you can get them.
All yours.
Maybe I should have read. Yeah. Your merry band of outlaws and its dashing deeds of daring do are all the talk amongst the ladies of the court. We have gathered together several items of worth that you might continue your gallantry. Heart-struck dowager, dowarwagger. Our order is one built on pride, but that does not mean we are too proud to give thanks where thanks is due. We may have failed Martha once, but never again. The blood axis.
All done?
Okay.
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
Okay, so Alliant reports should show us if we have any.
Always something in there.
Doesn't sound like anywhere is safe.
So Martha's all right.
Hey, Moon. Yeah, do you know how to pronounce that? Because I don't.
Them old apples were.
That room's as ragged as...
I don't know where I'm going. Where am I going? Let's maybe go all the way to the other end from here.
I hear there's trouble.
I think it's all right to touch him.
Yeah, and so then... Yeah, we can go to the garden. Yes. Dowager?
The Cursebreakers send their thanks. And their compliments.
Does that mean something?
They're clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for.
Recall it's the name of
Like your
the gift.
fruit, Martel?
Oh,
Isn't
isn't
that
it
wonderful?
dowry?
I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you
What
think?
you're talking about? I thought that's dowry? Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce things. A widow with a title or property derived from her late husband. Oh. Oh, okay.
It's not the East.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
How much water can a flower drink?
Okay, is there anything else I need to do? I don't think so. All memories, a redstone. No, I think we don't really need to do anything else. So let's head. Huh. Hawks Cry Cliff. Doesn't let me go anywhere else right now too. That's interesting. They're very probably linked words. Could be for sure.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Yeah!
Fine.
Straight home now.
Let's go fight these things. Get a tiny bit of experience, I guess.
Farewell.
Huh. I needed to go there, huh?
Come on.
run like the wind.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the millers?
You're a long way from home, aren't you?
What are we selling? Nothing incredible. I suppose we could get a orchestrion roll. Oh, elixir. 10,000? Holy crap. I don't know if that's very worth it compared to a high potion.
Much
Speaking
obliged.
of which, we might as
There
well
you
refill
are.
our potions.
You won't be disappointed. There you are.
You know what, I'll buy the orchestrion roll.
Much obliged.
Why not? Speak to several of the villagers. See a shiny. Oh wait, it's on the other end. The other side of the river. Never mind.
Run along now, before one of the boys starts thinking you're something you're not.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen him, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
But what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned him in and become a Black Shield myself. That's a fair old scar you got there, by the way. How'd you get it?
Firebrands, huh? Oh, there's our other guy.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Speak with the locals.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master.
Its demands are great, and it's just as swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Ready, go? Yeah! This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Fallen Hunter.
Ever since the Apollo tree, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The Mother Crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Well.
Let's go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Whee.
Be safe.
Wait, what about what is that egg thing? That's not an enemy? I can interact with that. Okay, do it. That was way too early. Okay. Bullhorn sprayed. Oh, so it's like a container. What is that? It's an accessory, isn't it? Increases lunge damage by 5%. That is like nothing. Ooh, black shields. Hello.
My mother's men.
All aboard Bane train. Zap. So where do we go? We go this way.
Faster!
So like this way, right? No, not this way. This way works. Yeah, let's just keep going.
All right. You deserve a rest.
Oh. It's right there. I think I can make the final stretch without the chocobo.
Fire and flame!
Yeah. Shoot me. Oh, come on. Okay, well, never mind. I lost the feel for the heat wave counter.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
There's a lot of blood.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
You defeated the Shakespeare Black Shield last time. Seems to run in the family.
tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Oldhill. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Convenient that we're right in the neighborhood. Makes sense, I guess.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
Oh man.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Oh man.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
I mean, we're gonna have to. Whether they let us or not.
Back to the stables, girl.
Didn't happen to come by way of Old Hill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Hush now. You didn't hear nothing.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our homes.
Hmm. Oh, so that's the bridge.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
You find no succor to the South, travellers. nor beyond the Buet. The Empire has seen fit to banish us from our own land.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Little crab. Sure. We'll fight the crab.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
I'm not sure. I mean, the uncle is father's brother.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
And Mom literally had him assassinated, so I can't imagine that he fared any better.
My children are starving! Have mercy! Viceland's dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
No, get enough
Fuck off!
Hang the chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all!
I said,
away with you, filth!
Back to your sties! Cut you down where you stand!
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for. This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
I love how Clive was like, sorry about that. Ooh. Oh, that will never ever get old.
It's over.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
That Wade!
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
That's Wade!
Blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh? Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
We can speak inside.
Oh. So we just beat up Wade's friends. It was non-lethal, so it's fine.
The knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge. Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps... Perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Let's go.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Allow me to tend to your needs, my lord.
What do we got here? Desert rose. That's a material that I do not have any of, so I'm gonna buy a bunch. Maybe like... Can I buy like 100? Oh, I can only buy 99 at
Of course, my lord. It has been an honor.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest. Very good. Now make ready for battle, as you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. Understandable.
We'll keep them from the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Wade's also got a chocobo. That's good.
Come along now. The bastards are looking.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Thanks, girl.
What is it now? I told you.
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame!
Another Shakespeare.
For Azaria!
A little bit more candid than the last one, but yeah, it has that energy.
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
Let's take out the... Ow. I'm so bad at countering the projectiles today. Haven't done a single one.
More dragons! Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Oh.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point, that this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Ow. It's so annoying. You know what sucks? Is that every Dragoon that we fight always has the same moveset. Man, my timing on that attack is just freaking disgusting.
So wait! Wow, there's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
I have never dodged that attack. It's so freaking misleading. Oh, that was terrible.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right to guess, my uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him, and means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosefield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
What the heck?
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint of the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Promise, Jill. You gotta promise. She didn't promise. She needs to promise. She can't not promise. Oh, we have to return to the hideaway. I guess we have some time while the ship is being outfitted. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
New missive. And a new side quest. You know what? Let's go deal with the side stuff first, actually. Also, are we able to travel now? Oh, we are. So maybe what we should do is we should go and hunt those, you know, those monsters on the hunting board.
I didn't take you for a scholar, Ivan.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Yeah.
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
I'll ask next time I'm there, and by that I mean I'm gonna go straight there and ask right now. Oh, there's another unlock of something. What is that?
How did we never
There are
hear?
new billets being posted every day.
Same way. Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. That normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what do you say?
Fine. If you think it will help.
Knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. We'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Alrighty. Oh yes, I think we will be able to get a new reward.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and
Pillow
everything
talk.
promised?
Such is the renown of Sid the Outlaw, that much of my clientele would rather spend their time prattling on about your endeavors. than making any endeavors of their own. For that, I feel I owe you at least a portion of my earnings. A particularly enamored sword left this on the nightstand. May it serve you better than it did him. Okay.
You earned this.
Berserker ring.
Come again. I may have...
Looks to be potentially useful. Let's see. What does it do? Temporarily increases attack proficiency with each precision dodge. Hey, that doesn't sound bad at all, actually. Maybe let's go ahead and replace it with... Heatwave. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Actually... we have 2,000. We could improve our limit break, but we could also learn Flames of Rebirth. So, how's it work? Do we need to... Man, that sucks actually, because I like both of these skills a lot. Maybe let's try it instead of Ignition for now. If I don't like it, I'll just switch it back. No more Pain Train. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. But you know, this is a big AoE, so maybe it's fine to exchange it.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for? Now piss off.
All right. We're going.
Guess we're going to Karen. To get that.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Karen... Oh, she's here.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. Don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe... Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Alright. Stretch and hydrate. Sure thing. Thanks, Uncle. And welcome back. Cheers. Okay. Use the hunt board to locate the griffin. Alright.
Headlands wouldn't be half as bad.
We are...
Bloody dust.
we probably can get to it through here. No, we're totally not where we need to be. More time because I had to make a mojito to Mom. That's nice. Mom must be pretty happy now.
Typical nobles.
Ask about griffin sightings. Did I hear you say you were hoping to hunt down a griffin, Kupo? Then do I have the billet for you, Kupo? An especially horrible one. The locals call Dosmare. There it is. Cairnorvent Westgate. Okay. So we got stuff to do. I have to buy a new jigger because I have no idea how is measured the one we have. Makes sense. You, like, does it not have any measurements, or you're not sure if it's like milliliters or ounces or something? It doesn't have markings? Okay, good pasta. At pizza, went to check on little sis that started work in the pizzeria behind the house. Ooh. Doesn't have anything. Wow, really? That's some jigger. I mean, do you at least know what's the full size? Like, yeah. Milliliters or ounces is... It's easy to adjust between the two. But like, typically, if it's like a jigger that has... Like it's two-sided and one side is small and the other is big, you typically have 1 and 2 ounces respectively. But yeah. Wait, so what do I need to do? Yeah, so here's the dosmer. But I cannot like add it to my... Could have been 1.5. Well, fair enough.
Typical nobles.
Anyway, well, I guess we're just gonna go then. And let's see. Should we try and find the Care Norvent thing first? I don't know where it is. A swing. Oh, there it is. Okay, Norvent. Dragon's Airy. It's probably if we go here, we should be able to find the Griffin somewhere. Northreach. Paulie. Wait, so we're at the gate of the actual Care Norvent. And this should be the west entrance to it, sort of. So wait, so I can't just go? Okay, wait. I'm confused. So maybe I need to instead what I need to do is I need to go this way and then go here. Probably. From Lost Wing.
Good day. You. Sid.
The crystals we get from the tail are all but worth.
It's this way, right? Yeah, it should be. Alright, kinda gonna ignore the low level enemies here. There's a Drake. Maybe we can yoink shiny real quick. Okay. Okay, Susan.
Don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Uh-huh. We got the voice line. Oh. There it is. This ought to be a little challenging. Oh, it's level 28 too.
Ogle, look sharp.
What was that dodge? Wait, why does it have that effect now when I do a precision dodge? Is it because of the berserker thing? I thought it was just gonna let me do more damage, but it also now has like this slowdown effect. It's pretty cool. Oh shoot. Shouldn't have done that. Let's lock onto you actually. That I think about it. Okay. Oh, the cooldown on this thing is gonna take forever, huh? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that precision dodge now is really satisfying to pull off. Oh. It's a shockwave. I should try and counter that with a heat wave when I can. Ow. There it goes. Nice. Nice. Cool. And now we have 100 renown, so I think we can get the remaining reward. Or Griffin. We just came to his turf and just messed him up for no good reason.
Is something there, boy? Could that be our man?
Good boy, Torkel. Wait, what? The animations were a little mismatched over there. Let's try that again. Okay, that looked fine.
When did you get so big?
Okay. It was pretty funny.
Are you alright?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right, I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and knock out that other side quest while we're out and about, shall we? Gonna ask about the ingredient.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other, don't we?
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up, hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer, when there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that, and even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 Reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Okay, where is that? That is over here. And of course there's no obelisk near it. Well, we'll just have to walk.
Stay sharp.
Yeah, that's where we are going.
Don't you go causing any trouble now.
Run like the wind.
Oops.
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against.
Doesn't even do that much damage. I think what I can do is I think I can reset, like I can refund and spend my ability points on something else if I remember correctly. So I guess I could try some of the other ultimates, if you want to call them that anyway. Because like, it's nice that this heals you a little bit, but the attack itself is a little underwhelming. I think the pain train is way more fun.
Better get this back to the zone before it goes bad.
And it does a bit more damage too, I think.
Not any worse, at least.
Let's go play around. See if I'm not mistaken about being able to refund. Oh yeah. So this reset. Boom. Yeah, it just gives you back the thing. Huh. There's literally no downside of refunding. It just gives you the full amount back. That is very cool. Judgment Bolt might be cool against a boss or something. Like, to be honest, I don't really mind grabbing something for lightning, like for Ramu or Garuda, because like, to be honest, I have Gouge, which is like whatever. I'm not a massive fan of Gouge. And then here we have where's this? Pile Drive. Pile Drive is pretty cool. It's like, it's powerful, it hits everything around you, it's quick. I like it. Thunderstorm is like meh. It doesn't feel very great. Maybe I'll learn this Judgment Bolt deal. Or no? Sure. Or should I instead upgrade the Pain Train? And Heatwave. Oh wait, Pain Train is here. See what it does. Widens area of effect and increases potency. Man, you know what? I'm just gonna upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade this, and I'm gonna upgrade Heatwave. Oh wait, this is Mastering. Allows assignment to any icon. It's kind of crazy. Can you assign it twice? I wonder. Hey, maybe I'll try it. I wanna see how that works. So, okay. So here, let's get ignition. And so let's say instead of Gouge, I want to have Heatwave. Huh. So I can have Heatwave. And so if I use it... Oh, but the cooldown is shared. So I don't have two different instances of the skill. It's still shared cooldown. I guess like if you want to have Scarlet Cyclone, like you want to have 3 fire skills, you could do it. But I don't know. I think it's fine. So I don't really need to have it mastered. So we're just gonna learn it and upgrade it. But we won't have it mastered. We don't need to master this either. And so what we could do is we could upgrade Rook's Gambit. And we can upgrade Gouge maybe. What does it do? Increases follow-up strike speed. Oh, so if you mash, you do additional strikes? Wait, what? Maybe that's why I thought this skill was kind of lame, because I never used it the way it's intended to be used. Let's upgrade Pile Drive. Look, is it just me? Or is there like suspiciously space for like 3 other icons that we're gonna get? Because if so, then that's pretty crazy. Okay, so we got everything we need. We can go back to the hideaway. I mean, we know that we're gonna... We know for sure that we're gonna get Titan, because that was in the demo. We had Titan's powers in the demo. Little spoiler. But, hey, it is what it is, I guess.
And with a bit of luck, Clive might even find the geezer.
Bloody busybodies, the both of you.
How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
Treated leather. Sample of supple hide dressed to the artisan Camille's exacting standards. Has nary a trace of the barnyard musk of lesser leathers, instead smelling faintly of rose hips.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see, and his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a Cursebreaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. It wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
Yay. Drake Slayer belt design draft. So that's what we unlocked with that quest, huh? We'll go ask him about it. You have obtained the design draft for the Drake Slayer's belt. Design drafts unlock new crafting options at the Black Hammer. Visit Blackthorn in the Hideaway for details on material requirements. Alright, Blackthorn, tell me.
What do you need? What do you want?
What do you need? What you want? 11 bolt. Anyway. There it is. Electrum. Huh. Well, this will be a nice thing to get. And it has that icon next to the Electrum thing, which I think indicates that it's gonna be one of the hunts that we need to do. Which, I mean, that's what we should be doing after we figure out this quest here.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
I did indeed.
Scorpion tails.
Marvelous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
Oh, we're gonna sample it. Mmm.
I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes
It's
of
like-
obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm mad.
It's like dubious food from Zelda,
Well, it'll be
but in
too
high
late
definition,
Once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss.
in 4K.
Odin's teeth. What an assault on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine.
Oh.
Thank you, Sid. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's Stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
I don't know if Clive's on board with that one. Okay. Oh, battered metal. +1. Okay, so we're done with quests, I think. So let's go ahead and... Oh, there's a new missive. Yeah, I forgot. Let's go check that out.
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad with all the bloody dust.
Let's see what we got. Oh, we have 3 missives. An apple a day. Lad from the yard ran up a basket of martels just this morning. Sweet as honey and crisp as the morning breeze they were. I told myself I was only going to have one, but I reckon if no one else listens to old Otto, I don't have to either. You let Nigel and the slot know they've done a fine job. Was a time you'd catch none but Sid's supping on these. What for their foul bite, but for him, it never were about the flavor, but about what they represented, our ability to make it on our own. And look at us now. Sid would be proud. A flame none brighter. My Lord Marquess, I ask once again for you to forgive my men for your welcome back at the Lazarus, but certainly you can understand that you were the last person any of us were expecting to see at our gates. In the short time since our reunion, you have shown yourself to be a self-same man I followed into Stillwind those many years ago, a true bearer of your father's legacy. If only Sir Tyler, their Lord Commander, and all the others who were lost that night were still with us to see how bright your flame now burns. To you and your cause I hereby pledge the swords of the Guardians, and I'm proud to stand alongside you once again. Wait. All quiet in the Dominion. The Dalmecs and the Imperials are at a standoff. They snarl at each other, fangs bared like slum curs, but neither wants to make the first move. It's almost as if they both realized what a stinking pile of chocobo shit they've stepped in. If I were a man to lay wager, I'd put my copper on this conflict not playing out anytime soon. I shall keep you apprised. Gav. Okay. Now that we caught up with that, let me go check the... Oops. I keep pressing the wrong things. Here, this. Yeah. Gonna check the board again, remind myself where the hunts are. Let's get those out of the way. Get some materials, get some stuff, get some experience. All that jazz. So, Broken Hilt Rosaria, Clearview Sandbreak. Clearview Sandbreak, Broken Hilt Rosaria. I'm gonna try and remember both of them. So it actually does show the thing. Clearview, that's the one. So I reckon we can just go here in the North Reach and see what we can figure out. This way out.
Nice and chilled.
Look at this place. We spent
Just hop on a chocobo and hopefully we can find it before too long. Oh, is that it?
You deserve a rest.
That looks like it. It is it. Aruna. Oh no, I didn't add Heatwave back to my stuff. Ow. Man, it's such a shame that it's the exact like same moveset as the other harpies that we fought. Or at least like it seems that way.
That's better.
Ow. Ooh. Look at this guy go. He actually parried something. Okay. Oh, so you can extend the gouge by spamming the button. Very cool. Oh, oops.
That's all ready.
Nice.
Rest well. I know I will.
Good boy, Torgal. There's an area here that I haven't explored. That's right ahead. I'm gonna just take a quick peek. Because I'm curious. Pick up some shinies. See what's out here. What is that? Oh, there's a raptor. That is it. There's nothing else here, I think. There was another path there.
Come on.
We're just gonna go have a quick look.
I needed that.
Oh, okay, so this actually connects with the other area. I mean, I don't really know that we need to spend too much time exploring that. We can probably go back. Or wait, no, we can actually go to... What was it? The Broken Hilt? Or something? What was it called again, that area? I think it was called the Broken Hilt. Yeah, there it is. This right here. So I guess let's go from East Pool. Now... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go to Martha's Rest. I'm gonna visit a merchant to refill my consumables real quick. Because I might rip. And also I need to put on Heatwave before I forget again. There you go.
Stay sharp.
Anything catch your eye?
Wait, am I dumb? Oh, I'm switching between buy and sell. That being said, I guess I could sell all my valuables. Okay. There's another orchestrion here. I'll take it.
There you go. Much obliged. Thanks very much. Much obliged.
There we go.
Take care out there, eh?
And so now we can go back to East Pool. Let's figure out where this... where this monster is.
The wind.
Should we try... we try the dead end over here? Maybe.
Surrounded.
Oh. That does look like it could be our target.
Thanks, girl.
Belphegor. Alright. Bring it.
A wild wyvern. Dangerous area.
This one's kind of hard to read. Ooh. Wasn't ready.
Nice try.
Oh, I just noticed this thing's level 30. Okay, I'm starting to learn its animation patterns a little bit. Just a little bit though. Shoot. Ah. Tried to counter that. Timing was super wrong. Oh my god, I'm spending all my consumables on this fight. Okay. Kind of flubbed a lot on that fight, but oh well.
Hope there aren't any more of them.
Alright. So that should be mostly everything done, I think. Let's go back to the hideaway and see. I think we want to go there first. Gonna see if by any chance there's probably no new hunts. Those are done now.
How may I help you today, Clyde?
Oh, so we have more.
Here you are.
I got an orchestrion roll.
Come again. I may have more for you.
I think since we're very close to 3 hours, we're not really maybe gonna do any more story stuff today. Let's listen to our new orchestrion rolls, shall we? Night Terrors. Can't hear anything. It's very ominous. A rose is a rose. It's a very, very true statement. It's not bad. I really like art terms though. I think it's big vibes. It suits this area very well, I think. Alright. Wait, so we did not... Let's see, did we get the material? I didn't actually... Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
So would it be?
No, we didn't. We didn't get the Electrum. Maybe it's from an upcoming hunt monster that we haven't unlocked yet. Oh well. Guess it's fine.
And
yeah, guess we're gonna wrap it up here. Nothing really to get for our abilities. What is this? Blood of Wikes. Oh, it's the little floaty thingies. Let's go save. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you, Uncle and Puppy, for being here. Appreciate you coming in to my dead stream. Always a pleasure. Yeah, plan is really to continue this tomorrow, and then the day after, and then the day after, and then the day after. Until, I don't know, at some point my new PC should arrive, so I'll probably need some time to set everything up again and blah blah blah, all that stuff. So might actually take a break during that time. I'll try and get everything back up as soon as I can. See if I can like somehow grab all my OBS stuff. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Anyway, I'll figure it out somehow. Maybe it's time for a new overlay or something. I don't know. I'll think about it. Anyway, thanks again. Hopefully I'll see you all later. Maybe tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Alright, bye.